APR, today's best country.
Johnny Reid is part of Halifax Country Rocks the Commons, and he is coming. A big show happening on the Commons. But Johnny, you've been here to the Annapolis Valley a couple of times. The last one in Digby to golf. Do you have a favorite place to go here in the Valley, or maybe a restaurant to eat?
You know something? One of my favourite places when I was up there was the 17th hole. They were selling fresh scallops.
Ah, the Digby Pines.
Yeah, they were serving fresh scallops right there on the 17th tee.
Oh, definitely in Digby. Now, before we start talking music, I want to talk football and not the English football, Canadian football. You were the kicker at Bishop's University. Did you win any championships?
Yeah, we won the OQIFC championship in 1994, and that took us on to the Churchill Bowl, where we got defeated by Western University one game before the Vanier. But that was as far as we got, and it was pretty good for a small school. You know, there wasn't many people at that school. There was just over 4,000 students. So that was a big accomplishment for us.
Oh, it sure does. Now, do you still follow football?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I enjoy sports. Sports opened up a lot of doors for me when I came to Canada. You know, introduced me to a lot of people, and to be honest, it continues to introduce me to a lot of people. I think that's why I enjoyed myself so much at the golf tournament where up there in Digby. There was so many wonderful athletes, and the funny thing was is every time you talk to an athlete, they want to be an artist or a singer, and then every time you talk to a singer, they want to be an athlete. You know,
grass is always greener on the other side, Johnny.
Always.
And now, do you got a favorite football team?
Well, depending on what league, I really enjoy NCAA. I enjoy watching the U.S. College teams, and I like Alabama. Well, there's a couple, but I like Alabama. They're always fun to watch.
Now, you met your wife at Bishop's, and I have to ask you, did she fall in love with you, your voice, or the star football player?
That's a good question for her. You know, we were young. You know, this was before I had sort of made the decision that I was going to tell my songs and play my music, you know, sing my songs and play my music for people. So we've been together for a long, long time, and we've been through a lot together. You know, this has not been an easy road, but it's been a very enjoyable one. So I guess when we come up to Nova Scotia, you can pull her aside and ask her that question.
I will. Now, women just love your voice. It's because not only with the words of the song do you tell a story, your voice tells the story too, Johnny.
Well, you know, Jerry, I've been singing for a long time. I never ever did take any singing lessons. You know, as a wee boy, I was always the one that the uncle used to throw up on the table in the pub there and sing a song or two. You know, I've always sang. I just feel like we're all put in there for different reasons, and I truly enjoy singing. I truly enjoy telling stories, and I really enjoy playing music. So when I finished school, my dad's a diesel mechanic, and I'd asked him when I finished school, I said, you know, Dad, I'm not exactly sure what direction to go here. And he said, son, if you can figure out something that you would do for free, if you can make a career out of something you would do for free, then you'll be happy. And to be honest with you, the only thing that I could think about that I would honestly do for free is to sing. And that's the reason why I decided to chase a dream.
Oh, it's a good dream there, Johnny. Now, I personally love the bagpipes, and on your new tune today, I'm going to try and change the world. You use the pipes. Did you think when you recorded it that country fans would like it?
You know, the thing is, I don't record songs. I let the song be what the song needs to be. You know, I've never called myself a country singer. I've never called myself a soul or a rock and roll or R&B singer. I just sing my songs, and I've been very fortunate to have found an audience. That song to me is a celebration of humanity. That song to me, I really wanted to make sure that it dug deep into people's hearts and souls. And me personally, I just cannot think of an instrument that goes deeper than the bagpipes.
Oh, certainly does.
That was the reason why I decided to put the pipes on there. And let's face it, I mean, who else could get away with putting a bagpipe solo on a song?
Only Johnny Reid would get that in there, I'm telling you now. Now, when you're at home, Johnny, what are you doing?
Well, that's just it. It's been really busy lately. I've got a brand new record coming out August 30th. It's called A Place Called Love that I'm so excited about. So I've been recording that. I've been getting ready for this big tour. We're doing a national tour this fall, starting in Vancouver Island, and we're coming all the way across 52 shows. So, you know, that takes a lot of organisation and a lot of preparation. You know, aside from that, I've been trying to do the important stuff, which is hang out with my boys. And I got a brand new wee baby girl, a 6-month-old baby girl. So my wife and I are just trying to spend as much quality time as possible because this fall and early next year is going to be a busy time for us.
Well, that actually leads me into a question sent in by an AVR listener, and that question is, do you take your family on the road with you when you tour?
We go out quite a bit. I only take them out, Jerry, when there's a space in their schedule. You know, just because I chose to be on the road and do the things that I do, I want to make sure that my boys and my wee girl there have every opportunity to do what they want. For instance, soccer practice, swimming, you know, baseball, whatever it is that they choose to do. I want to make sure they experience that and that I'm not dragging them away for that because I'm being selfish that I want them to be with me, you know. But they do make it up to some of the shows when we get a chance. We usually fly them in for some of the bigger shows, just to let them experience it and let them see what their dad's up to when he packs their white shoes in a suitcase.
And I got to ask you now, who is your favorite singer of all time, Johnny Reid?
Oh goodness, that's a great question. Well, Charlie Rich would have to be. Charlie Rich would be up there for sure. He had a song, when I was a wee boy, there was a song called I Feel Like Going Home, and that was a real inspiration for me, that song. I'd say Frankie Miller, who was a Scottish kind of blues soul singer that I grew up listening to, and he was actually the original singer of Darling. That was the reason why I put that song on Kicking Stones, was because my producer had said, you know, you should put a song on here that really influenced you, that sort of made you think of singing as a wee boy, and Darling was one of these songs. So Frankie would be one. And then as far as women, I love Tina Turner. You know, I'm a big Tina Turner fan. I love the way she sings and performs. But I'm a big fan of entertainers above anything. I mean, you know, singers are singers and artists are artists. But I really enjoy entertainers, you know. I enjoy people that go out there and sort of leave it all on a stage.
All right, now what's on your MP3 player?
You know, Jonas Brothers, you know, I've got all the kids' songs on my MP3 player. Lately, there's a wee band out of Montreal called The Respectables that I've been listening to. They're really good. Gordie Johnson from Big Sugar produced them. I've been enjoying their music the last couple of weeks. There's a brand new band coming on the scene called Stellas. They're originally from Oshawa, Ontario, but they're out of Nashville. They've got a song called Perfect and another song called In This House that I've really been enjoying.
Okay, Johnny, we're going to finish this off with the Fast and Furious 5. Are you going to be ready for quick answers?
I'm going to try.
All right, here we go. Soccer, football, or hockey?
Soccer.
Do you send a text message or do you call?
Oh, I call.
Okay, rent a DVD or go to the movie theater?
Movie theater.
Suit and tie or shorts and a t-shirt?
Suit and tie.
And favorite place to be in the whole wide world?
On my couch with my boys.
Thank you very much, Johnny Reid. I appreciate your time today.
All right, mate, and we'll talk to you soon.
AVR, today's best country.